Hello, guys. I know it's been a minute, but welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, today we'll be making shrimp Asun pasta, and as you saw at the beginning of the video, I made it in both the macaroni form and the spaghetti form. The reason why I made macaroni was because number one, I love macaroni, and number two, I know a lot of people don't like macaroni because they really don't know how to prepare it. I've watched videos where I've heard people say macaroni doesn't have taste, and I was confused because it's still the same pasta. And so today I'm going to show you guys how to achieve the tastiest and sweetest, most delicious macaroni and spaghetti asun shrimp pasta. If you don't have shrimp, that's fine. You can just use goat meat. The reason why I'm using shrimp is because I've not had shrimp in over a year and I was craving it. I think I left YouTube 4 years ago because checking my old videos, I was saying 3 years, 4 years ago, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's been so long. I started YouTube 4 years ago with my younger sister, and it was all fun while it lasted. I was about to boil my pepper mix for my jollof rice. I'm very open to try new method when it comes to cooking. For the longest time, I was always roasting my peppers, but after joining Hilda Bass's class, I saw that she blended her peppers and I tried it some weeks ago. My jollof rice came out tasting so delicious, and I promise you, it still has a smoky taste. So when my goat meat was done, I proceeded to putting it in my air fryer to grill it, dry it, whatever you want to call it. You can also use an oven for this process, you guys. If you see the arm workout I was undergoing for this chopped pepper, but this is what I used to chop my pepper. I don't use a blender because it's just going to give you a paste. This is what your chopped pepper is supposed to look like. I left my goat meat in the air fryer for 10 to 15 minutes on 350 because one, I got this goat meat from the Arab store, so it was already soft. I did not have to leave it there for so long. I did not even boil it for so long. When I was done boiling my peppers, I proceeded to blending it. And if you follow this process and do everything I did, your pepper mix is supposed to come out looking like this. You don't have to sieve or drain any extra or excess water because, as you guys can see, there's no excess water. This is ready for your jollof rice. This is ready for your pasta. This is ready for whatever you use pepper mix for. I proceeded to put in a little bit of goat's meat water and pepper mix water. So that's the leftover water from the boiled tomato, onions, and all of that. Put my ground thyme, put a little bit of flaked thyme. Went ahead to add my Sazon complete seasoning. You guys should have this seasoning in your storage. You guys should have this in your house. It changes the taste of your food. It takes it from 0 to 1,000. Added a bit of dry pepper just for a kick, mixed and covered it for 5 to 7 minutes to let that simmer on medium heat. I proceeded to start the process of my jollof rice. This is not a jollof rice tutorial, so this is not going to have the full tutorial, but I'm just going to show you guys how I start. Also, I'll be using my goat's meat stock for this jollof rice. I was supposed to make Asun jollof rice, but the goat's meat I marinated last night was not enough, and also I didn't plan to make spaghetti, so I just used the goat meat for my spaghetti. Proceeded to adding the pepper mix I blended into the already fried tomato paste. You let your tomato paste fry for 8 minutes. Don't let it burn. Oh. You stir it continuously for that 8 minutes. Proceeded to making my asun pepper sauce. I had some deveined shrimp set aside already, and so I just added that into the mix. I did not season this with anything yet, so I'm going to season it during the cooking process. You put in your shrimp, put in your seasoning cubes. I use Maggi seasoning cubes, crayfish seasoning cubes to be precise. You stir that and let that simmer on low heat for 2 minutes. I would call this jollof sauce. I let my jollof sauce simmer on low heat for 5 to 7 minutes before adding my goat meat stock. Then added the same water, leftover water from boiling the pepper. I added my dried goat meat into the mix. Like I said, I have not seasoned this yet, apart from the seasoning cube. then added the goat meat stock and a little bit of salt. Little. The reason why I'm emphasizing this is because your goat meat stock already has salt, your goat meat already has salt, everything already has salt, so you don't want your food to be over salted. The shrimp would be juicy, I promise you. You add your onions, your sliced onions to this and let that simmer for about 2 minutes before proceeding to adding it into your pasta. And this is what is going to change the game of macaroni for you. I promise you, if you make macaroni this way, it will be your best food. I proceeded to doing the same thing with my spaghetti. There was no difference in the recipe. And then, as you guys can see, this is what your pasta should be looking like. I added a little bit of shrimp to top it up. Did the same thing with my macaroni. But let's not get carried away and forget our jollof rice that is still cooking on the fire. Can you guys see every shrimp, every goat's meat that is following my spoon? Every scoop. Ah, you people, try this method. I am telling you, make this macaroni. So my jollof rice was about done. I sprinkled onions on top of it when it was almost done and increased the heat from low to high. So on my stove, I put my gas on 3 or 4 for low, and for high, I put it on either 7 or 8. So I took it from 4 to 8. When you increase your stove to high, you leave that for 2 minutes. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys same time next time. Bye.